this is Michelle from Ottawa, and you're listening to CHMA.
The time is 9 o'clock, and you are listening to CHMA 106.9 FM.
And now it's time for your CHMA News. We're broadcasting from Sackville, New Brunswick, the heart of the Maritimes and the traditional and unceded lands of the Mi'kmaq people. Coming up in the next 15 minutes, we'll have your local news, Atlantic update, weather, sports update, and some community announcements.
If you're catching the 8 or 9 a.m. broadcast, the Sackville Legion hosts a Remembrance Day ceremony today at 10 a.m. And over in Dorchester, there's a Remembrance Day service at 10:45 at the Dorchester Cenotaph, located at 4984 Main Street, with a reception to follow at the Dorchester Veterans Community Center at 4955 Main Street. Everyone is welcome to honor local veterans. And next up, the Marshlight Theatre Company returns this month with Small Things. It's a play by award-winning Canadian playwright Daniel McIver. According to the website, the story follows Patricia, a retired teacher, and Bertie, her new housekeeper, two women from very different worlds who slowly build an unexpected friendship. Directed by Paul Griffin, Small Things runs November 14th through 16th, and again from November 21st to November 21st to the 23rd at Marshlight Theatre in Tantramar. For tickets and details, visit the website. It's at marshlight.ca. And CHMA local reporter Laura McMillan will have a feature on Friday with members of the Marshlight Company ahead of opening night. And now for the feature story. Last Wednesday evening at the Cranewood on Main, a group of about 15 entrepreneurs gathered to learn. Tantramar's Community and Corporate Services Department hosted its second Entrepreneur Night, an event connecting local business owners with tools to help them hire students and access grant funding. Jeff Taylor is the Director of Community and Corporate Services. I spoke to him before the event.
Well, we're doing a Entrepreneurs Night. So we've organized an event for local entrepreneurs to come and network with each other and also learn something. So tonight, the event is about hiring students. So we have two speakers. We have one speaker who is talking about the different grant programs that are available and ways that businesses can go about hiring students. And then we have a second speaker from Mount Allison University talking about how businesses and not-for-profits can partner with the university to hire students, get interns, and get their needs met.
Taylor said the idea for this session came directly from local feedback.
Well, this is targeted at the business owners. This is actually, we asked the business owners at the last event what they would like to learn about, and they said that they would like to hire more students, but that the process is quite complicated and opaque. So we brought in some people who know a lot about the process to help our local entrepreneurs.
He said another goal was to make sure deadlines and funding details are easier to find.
One of the things we find is that the programs, there's not a lot of information about them, and the deadlines come up much sooner than people think. So by the time people start thinking about it, the deadlines for some of the programs have already passed. So we wanted to make sure we got out there beforehand, explain the different programs, what they need, when the deadlines are, to make sure that they'll be able to hire students either during the summer or part-time to help both their business and the students.
During the event, Tantramar Business Information Center Director Ron Kelly Spurls highlighted several funding programs available to employers, including one aimed at bilingual workplaces. Now, there was an issue with my audio during the recording, but I have this backup here, and here's a short clip.
Young Canada Works is a federal program run from Canadian Heritage, and it has several different components.
Spurls explained that the program supports employers looking to hire bilingual students or offer work in a second language, opening doors for French immersion and bilingual students to gain real experience locally. Rebecca Lehman also spoke. She's from Mount Allison University's Experiential Learning and Career Development Office. She spoke about the school's internship program and how it connects students with local employers. Again, here's a short clip.
We sell it to students as it's more than a summer job. Like, it gives them opportunity to set some learning goals. What do they want to get out of it? The program pulls them through a whole learning process.
The town's first entrepreneur night was held earlier this fall at Bagtown Brewery and focused on digital marketing. Taylor said a third session is already in the works. So, two small business owners looking for information or to attend the next event, how do they do that?
There's a few different ways. They can check our social media. We have a website with a lot of the information. We tried to put out a few posters. It's actually on our digital sign. If they'd really like to sign up and get more, they could actually send me an email at j.taylor@tantramar.nb.com.
Learn more at Tantramar.nb or visit chmafm.com to click the email directly. Before the event, musician Harris McSheffrey serenaded the group with his guitar while guests enjoyed snacks and complimentary beverages while at the Cranewood. Got a story, feedback, or questions? Email me, Clinton Davis at chmafm.com. For CHMA Local News, I'm Clinton Davis.
And here is your CHMA Atlantic update for Tuesday, November the 11th. Prime Minister Mark Carney visited Fredericton yesterday, making an announcement on the Major Projects Office. He told reporters that the next trash of projects the government is referring to, the Major Projects Office, for review will be announced on Thursday. These projects will be reviewed and returned with recommendations to the government, which has the final say on whether to give it the designation. So far, none of the first 5 projects sent for consideration has received the national interest designation. And Canada has lost its measles elimination status after more than 25 years following an outbreak that began in New Brunswick in October 2024. The Pan American Health Organization revoked the status after confirming that there has been ongoing transmission of the same strain of measles for more than 1 year. It spread to over 5,000 people in Canada, including Nova Scotia and Prince Edward Island. Public health and infectious disease experts attribute the return of measles to declining vaccination rates stemming from misinformation-fueled vaccine hesitancy, distrust of authority, and the disruption of routine immunizations during the COVID-19 pandemic. And Environment Canada has several special weather statements for rain, wind, and snow expected across Newfoundland and Labrador today and into tomorrow. Strong winds are expected in the central and eastern regions, with winds forecasted up to 120 kilometers along the coast. Total rainfall will be between 40 and 60 millimeters. Environment Canada is warning of a risk washout, localized flooding, and damage to road shoulders. Staff at a fourth long-term care home in Nova Scotia have voted unanimously in favor of a strike. Workers at The Meadows in Yarmouth voted 100% to strike if negotiations with the province fail. This care home is one of 52 around the province, all of which are taking their own strike votes in the coming weeks as contract negotiations continue. The unions say they are overworked and understaffed, and they called for higher wages and more effort put towards hiring and retention. And the Professional Women's Hockey League is coming to Halifax. The league has announced 2 games at the Scotiabank Centre with tickets on sale to the public next Friday. On December 17th, the Toronto Scepters and Montreal Victoire will go head-to-head at 7:30 Atlantic, followed by Ottawa Charge and the Boston Fleet on January the 11th at 1 p.m. It's part of the PWHL Takeover Tour to give fans a chance to experience the competitiveness of the regular season in their own communities. And finally, construction will start on a new breakwater in southeast Newfoundland this fall. The provincial government announced that a new breakwater in Trepassey is a primary, often repeated storm have damaged the region. The province and the town of Trepassey have worked together on the engineering plans and hope to launch the project as soon as possible. A tender for the contract will be awarded soon. And that is your CHMA Atlantic update. I'll be right back with your weather.
Hey, this is Hannah from Woodstock, and you're listening to CHMA.
Hi, my name is Ali, and you are listening to CHMA 106.9.
And here's your CHMA weather update. It is currently 12 degrees out there. It is quite warm and nice, but still overcast. Today you can expect 12-degree high. Wait 1 second. Let me just get the final word on that. Yeah, I guess so. Cloudy with a 60% chance of showers early this morning, and then a mix of sun and cloud. Wind south 20 kilometers an hour, gusting to 40, becoming southwest 20, gusting to 40 near noon. Temperature falling to 6 this afternoon. How about that? Tonight, cloudy with a 60% chance of rain showers, changing to 30% chance of flurries late this evening, with the wind southwest 20, gusting to 40, and a low of -1. For Wednesday, November 12th, cloudy with a 30% chance of flurries early in the morning, clearing later in the morning. Wind southwest 20 at 30, gusting to 50 at times, a high of +4, cloudy periods, and a low of 0. Mix of sun and cloud on Thursday, the 13th, with a high of 6, and cloudy with a low of -1 on Thursday night. And Friday the 14th, mix of sun and cloud, high of +2, cloudy periods with a low of -5 on Friday night. Mix of sun and cloud, high of +2. Oh, that was Friday. Mix of sun and cloud, high of +2. Also on Saturday the 15th, cloudy periods with a 30% chance of flurries and a low of -3. For Sunday, you can expect it to be cloudy with a 60% chance of flurries or rain showers. High of +3, rain showers or flurries on Sunday night. High of low of +1, excuse me. And for Monday, straight up flurries or rain showers. High of +4. So snow is coming slowly. They keep threatening maybe tonight, maybe Sunday, but just be ready for that. And here is Brian Nielsen with your CHMA Sports Update.
Last night in the NFL, it was the Philadelphia Eagles in a defensive battle against the Green Bay Packers, coming out on the winning side of a 10-7 final after the Packers could not make a 64-yard field goal to tie up the game as regulation time expired. Last night in the NHL, there were 4 games. The New York Islanders, thanks to Matthew Barzal, scores in overtime. They defeat the New Jersey Devils 3-2 on the road. The Florida Panthers defeat the Vegas Golden Knights 3-2 in Nevada. The Rangers double up the Nashville Predators 6-3 at home in Madison Square Garden. And out in Alberta, it ended up being the Oilers winning in overtime 5-2 thanks to a Jack Roslovic score 56 seconds into overtime. In the NBA last night, a whole swath of games. The Los Angeles Lakers defeated the Charlotte Hornets by 10, 121-111 in Charlotte. The Pistons get their 9th victory on the season with a 137-135 overtime victory against the visiting Wizards. Magic by a 3-pointer against the Portland Trail Blazers to hold them off. A 115-112 final there. Took overtime for the Miami Heat to defeat the Cleveland Cavaliers at home, 140-138. Spurs by 4 over the Bulls in Chicago, 121-117. Bucks by a bucket over the Mavericks, 116-114 in Dallas. Suns all over the New Orleans Pelicans with a 121-98 victory. Timberwolves defeat the Utah Jazz in Salt Lake City, 120-113 win for Minnesota. And finally, it was the Atlanta Hawks with a 105-102 victory over the Los Angeles Clippers. And finally, in Major League Baseball postseason awards, the Athletics, Nick Kurtz, first baseman, wins Rookie of the Year, and the Atlanta's squad's Drake Baldwin, catcher, is Rookie of the Year in the National League.
And that's Brian Nielsen with your CHMA Sports Update. Please be sure to check out Brian's show on Mondays at 8:30 a.m. for more sports commentary. And a few local announcements. Just in a few minutes, we'll have the Remembrance Day ceremonies beginning downtown, and the lineup is at 9:30 this morning. Lineup at the Sackville Legion at 9:45. There's a march to Convocation Hall at 10 a.m. There's a service at Convocation Hall. At 10:45, there'll be a parade to Memorial Park, and at 11 a.m., a laying of the wreaths and crosses. CHMA will also be broadcasting a program from 11 till 12. And Mount Allison, if you check Mount Allison's socials this morning and today, they have a video that they've compiled of a reading of the names for today. Over in Dorchester, there's going to be a service at 10:45 down at the Dorchester Cenotaph at 4984 Main Street, and that is put on by the Dorchester IODE Shepparton chapter. And that's, again, that is today at 10:45. A few local announcements coming up about the Sackville Film Society, and we'll be getting into your music mix.
On Thursday, November 20th, the Sackville Film Society will be showing A Kiss of the Spider Woman at the Amherst Theater. The movie is a musical thriller about a political prisoner named Valentine who shares a cell with a man named Molina. They form an unlikely bond as Molina recounts a Hollywood musical plot. The movie begins at 7:30 p.m. Singles, six-packs, and full memberships are available at the box office. We can't wait to see you there!
And I'm just going to jump back in again to let you know that there is another Remembrance Day service that is hosted by the Royal Canadian Legion Branch 81. That's over in Cape Tormentine. They'll be doing a service at the Port Elgin Regional School. Guests can gather in the gym starting around 10:15 a.m. this morning. The Veterans Parade enters the gym around 10:40, and the service with Leithrang follows. And that again is at Cape Tormentine. No, it's not at Cape Tormentine. It's at Port Elgin Regional School, and that's put on by the Legion Branch 81 from Cape Tormentine. And that's your CHMA news for this morning. I'll be right back with some music for you. And that was your CHMA news. Please visit www.chmafm.com for more news and to sign up for our email newsletter. Funding is provided by our monthly sustainers, the Community Radio Fund of Canada, and the Municipality of Tantjamar's Community Development Grant. If you have a story idea or would like to include an announcement, please write us at news@chmafm.com.
Tune in every Sunday at 8 a.m. to listen to the Bluegrass Jam hosted by Wilson Moore. This legendary maritime bluegrass show started in 1977 with Wilson hosting radio broadcasts for over 40 years and airing more than 1,400 bluegrass jam shows. Wake up with Wilson Moore on Sundays at 8 a.m. on CHMA 106.9 FM in Sackville, New Brunswick.
Music, I got all that from you.
And we've been talking to Wilson about the Bluegrass Anniversary Special that usually comes around this time of year. I believe there was a date that was set for November, but it had to get pushed back. And they did mention what that is. It's I guess it's going to be maybe the last Saturday of November, November 29th. That's a Saturday. So that's from Wilson himself. Just sent that note in last weekend. So that anniversary program is now scheduled for Saturday, November 29th. And it's always great. And the anniversary special is a live bluegrass jam. That's a 2-hour special that Wilson broadcasts from CFTA with Ron on the board, and it's a great show. I tune in every year. It's really fun. We'll be broadcasting that at the same time as CFTA. We got some music from Anthony Aka with Baby Bloom and Navy with Feel, and Mac DeMarco with Sweeter here on the Voice of the Marshes. It is 9:18. I have to leave the morning show early this morning, but I will be back again tomorrow morning at 8:30 with Brian Nielsen, your sports update, and all that stuff that comes with it. Thanks again to Kimmy for holding down the morning show. We have Free City Radio coming up at 10 o'clock. Eric Gohill will not be on today because CHMA will be airing a special Remembrance Day program from 11 till about 11:45. But Siley will be up 12 to 1, Democracy Now! At 1. And it is Tuesday, so Louisa and Dave will be coming in perhaps this afternoon. It's a holiday. We'll see how that goes. But Craig Muvazza will be up at 4. And Kimmy will be filling in for Maya today from 5 to 6. And then we get into our evening program with Selective Memory, Massey Hours first. Then we have Selective Memory at 7. And we're still waiting to hear back from Moving to the Woods. We'll see how that goes and we'll let you know. This is Anthony Aka with Baby Bloom, Navy with Feel, and Mac DeMarco with the track Sweeter.
Hey Anthony, how's it going?
I'm doing really, really good. How about you?
I'm alright.
Alright. What's up?
Looking forward for the summer.
That's what's up.
You ready? Let's go.
Was it a dream or was it real? When the sun came up, you disappeared. You feel like a summer breeze, flowing effortlessly over my skin. Show me what you're wishing for. You know what I'm wishing for. Baby, close the door. It is you that I adore. Always leaving wanting more. For just a moment now, tell me what you're waiting for. You know what I'm waiting for. Baby, close the door. I know it won't last forever, but I just wanna feel. I got a question for you. I'm in need of something more, yeah. 'Cause I'm falling just a little bit deeper for you, yeah, yeah. Never knew a love so good. I'm gonna let it go and surrender. Finally found a love so good, yeah, yeah, yeah. It leaves me warm, leaves me tender.
sad, now it's gone away. Brought back, we could try things over. As if there wasn't ever pain. Sweeter, this time will be sweeter. I can be much sweeter. Some things never change. Sweeter, this time will be sweeter. I'll be so much sweeter. Now back inside your cage. Now your heart's been broken over and over and over again. Heartbreak wasn't my intention. Let's see how your love can bend. Sweeter, this time will be sweeter. I can be much sweeter. Some things never change. Sweeter, this time will be sweeter. I can be much sweeter. Now back inside your cage.
Money talks and money walks. If you don't treat your money right, money knows who needs who more. Money sleeping good at night. Always loves you when she's here. Money's always out the door. And she's so funny. Money knows you love her more. I'm in a pickle. She tickles my fancy. I'm fickle and handsy. She wanna romance me, 'cause I deserve it. We fiddled once with no plan B, and now I'm left with some rocks trying to rock up to a place where it's sandy, 'cause she deserves me. You're so cruel, girl, you're so cruel. 'Cause all I wanna do is love you. I wish I knew claromancy, or someone that can see the future and how I end up paying for all of this brand. Money talks and money walks. If you don't treat your money right, money don't buy happiness, but money buys those shoes you like. Always miss her when she goes. Money always out the door. Oh, how I need you, honey. Money make me feel secure. I hyperfocus, it's getting obsessive. I'm high-key possessive. I'm super